Sorry. Didn't even notice it last time.
Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Much later, naturally. Whoops. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Is it Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West? I'm just going to call it Horizon Forbidden West from now on, if I can manage that. Hey, does this look like a bridge to you? I noticed while I was editing the previous episode, that looks a lot like a bridge to me, and weren't we looking for a bridge at the end of the previous episode? Well, you know... Is it not going to work? Aloy, are we out of range? Are we actually out of range for this? Or am I just misremembering my controls? Hold on. Rock. Okay, apparently I need to activate this quest before I can use my marker.
Ruins of a bridge. Maybe it's the same one from the image.
Just gotta
Try to line it up around here.
get closer, and
I
that
think I'm getting
off in the
close.
background. Not sure about the mountains, but the rest of it seems to be lining up okay. I just need to get to the right spot over here.
Got it. Huh. Completing the image unlocked a data file.
The Daunt. Oh boy, there's a lot there. That's why you can pause the video.
Looks like these vista points were made by Miriam Technologies. That was Elizabeth's company. I wonder if I can find more of them out in the wild.
Okay, so there's that mystery taken care of at least. So, welcome back everyone to the game, and also welcome back me. There's a few things that have been happening between episodes. So for starters, the first 8 episodes were recorded in one batch. I know, I was very happy to play that day. And they were all recorded on the PlayStation 4, whereas now I am playing on a PlayStation 5. So,
Cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Aloy still hasn't figured that out. So a few things have happened between those 2 points. Most notably, I had to start up a new game to get back to where we were before. And I used my old videos to get up to this point, but there was no way that I could find absolutely every collectible that we had before, so our equipment might be a little bit different in the things that I was able to create and upgrade. But for the most part, everything should be accurate. I think that I even bought all of the skill points in my tree exactly how they were before. And if he can turn away from me, just turn away, turn away. I'm gonna kill him when he turns away from me. How do you notice me suddenly? Oh, hello, sir. Well, okay, just build up the charge. And don't roll away in time, I guess. Okay, clearly my controls and I are very different. So I've been playing a couple different games lately, open world games, where it's very different compared to Horizon. And the crouch button is actually different in every single game. The roll button is different in every single game. So there's going to be some learning coming back to this. It's been a very busy time between episodes. Also, some other things are going to change moving forward. It probably sounds more ominous than I intended it to. I think it'll be a change for the better. From now on, anytime I have skill points to put into a skill at the end of an episode, I will not do that until the end of the episode, and I will cut out all of the deliberating between skills. I'm just going to show the stuff that I bought. That should cut down on a lot of the meat of the videos much more efficiently, I believe. Because the past videos, I'm well aware, have been, let's say, lawn. Let's just say lawn. And after getting up to this point, I realized that there was a quest that we left back here. That's my bad. But we're going to... Can I just select the Okay, the quest is activated. I don't know why it wouldn't be unless there's something up here that I didn't... Oh, override charger. I'll pass. I just never got into that in the last game. I like walking around. Hey dudes, how's it going up here?
That you, Red? Thought you'd pay us a visit.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to focus today on story quests because I know that we spent, well, I spent way too much time in the past sections just kind of farting around, and I don't regret it for myself. I thought it was a lot of fun to just go around and do what I wanted to.
Last part of the Sundom before the Forbidden West.
Ominous.
College at Horn. That means the embassy starting soon.
One can hope. So I'd like to try to focus a little bit more on story. I feel like there's going to be a lot more open to us whenever we open up the story a little bit
I
more.
should find whoever's in charge here. First, I could resupply at my stash.
You have a stash out here.
Taking a look around too.
You can at least talk to this guy.
The savior of Meridian. Can we have a word?
Why does your name seem familiar?
Savior. Tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient metal. And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrified. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry. When its doors aren't closed for an embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as you do. Believe me, I'm working on it.
Good to know. And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West. Guaranteed.
All right. Maybe later then.
If you could get those blasted gates open.
He's got a very car salesman
So I'm
smile.
the only one who wants to get those gates open.
Salvage contracts. Sounds interesting. Salvage missions are at least usually fun in tabletop games, at least the ones I've played. So maybe they've improved some stuff here. I know that in the previous game it was mostly just kill this thing.
Looks like he's had a few.
Oh boy. Everyone needs my help.
That broken ribs will do that to you.
Gentlemen?
That's our cue.
You taking the edge off?
I mean, I'd ask you to join, but who'd be left to save the world, right? All right, now let me guess. You're in a rush, right? So, whatever you need, ask away.
Jeez. Oh man. Aaron was easily one of my favorite characters, and I felt like he was one of Aloy's best friends in the previous game. But her actions between the end of the last game and their recent meeting have really hurt things, so I don't know if he's going to continue to be a character in the series after this very much. They might have one or two interactions, but I feel like he's getting phased out.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. It's where the Carja dragged all the captives they took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky ones became slave labor. The rest were hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased the Carja out of the West. I can't say I blame them. And now Avad's paying the Osram to rebuild it. And no matter how much new stone they put up, it'll still be stained in blood.
What do you know about the embassy?
Oh, yeah, not much. Only that Avad really wants it to happen. He's set on making peace with these Tanakh. But from what I hear, they're not too big on the whole diplomacy thing. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're heading their way, be prepared. Things might get ugly real fast.
I'll keep that in mind. I was, wondering if you were able to lay Ursa to rest, like you wanted.
Yeah, we did. Just seemed the crowd that showed up to pay their respects. Half of them owed her a favor, and the other half owed her their lives. In the end, everybody drank. You know, it's the rowdiest funeral since ever.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight. She would have put them all under the table.
How have things been since
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Helped Avad pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took a month to bury Ursa in the claim. But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be a cakewalk, so of course things went sideways.
You got blindsided. Wasn't your fault.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Yeah, I'm saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there, Aloy.
I feel like they have a lot of respect for each other, and Aaron's, at least right now, at a point where he wants to punch her in the face, but also really wants to be friends with her like he was before. So, I really like this.
No one else will listen.
Like, I hate what happens between them right now, but I like that there's character development, relationship development. And I don't mean romantic, I mean actual relationship development.
Savior, Savior. You're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me. I... fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorevic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar's not one to be sidetracked. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him arguing with a stranger. And when Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, I tried getting closer, but they heard me. The stranger took off, and Lorevic lunged at me with his knife. instincts took over. Sentries heard the scuffle and found me standing over his body.
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Laravic's bunk. Searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look. Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Laravic in cold blood. But Nozar only listens to facts. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry. He doesn't deny it, right?
No, but more Eclipse
And
are out
considering
there.
there's no evidence backing up this Eclipse story, well, we can't question a dead man. Nozar's on edge with the upcoming embassy and doesn't want distractions. But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot in the woods, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed. Did you hear anything else about their plans?
No. But the clearing where they met is just east of here, across the river.
A dozen soldiers have already searched at Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
I'm getting a good feeling from him. The prisoner, I mean. So, based on the fact that he's saying it doesn't matter what happens to him, he just wants the Eclipse to be taken care of. It's usually a sign of a good person, so we can at least bring him...
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a big wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
Yes, sir.
Come on, get up in there. They wouldn't give me that little spot unless there was something up here. Even though I can't see it very well anymore. Oh boy, yeah, you really trashed the place, didn't you? Anything else up here? Might be interesting. Hi guys, how's it going?
No one is allowed past this point.
Okay, never mind then.
Orders.
Oh, it would have been a really easy way to get in there. Alright, cool. So, we just started a salvager quest, a prisoner quest, and there's another one up in here that I don't know if these are timed. I don't know. I don't know. How do we get started on the embassy? Well, at least get this thing started.
Quite a long face, my boss. Wish you were heading out there.
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen, once the Tanakh have left.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar, then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled.
I've seen a lot of this guy in how I act at work. It's not that he likes it,
Soldier?
what he does,
Sir?
but he doesn't mind sticking to the rules when he has to, even if it inconveniences himself.
Better brace yourself. And good luck.
It's more like he just wants to stay out of trouble, so he does what he's told.
These barbarians. How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ahem.
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Oh, this seems. It seems like there's finally some kind of story choice here. I feel. Okay. If I decide I'm going now, that would be very in line with Aloy as she's established herself as a character to be. But this is a political situation, and if I decide I'm going to go through the gates and go out and see what's wrong right now, that's going to cause problems in the embassy. And if it's that kind of game, that's something I want to avoid. If I say I'll wait, that doesn't seem in line with what Aloy would do, but it might kind of hold things together a little bit more. At the same time, the symbols here kind of give me the idea that this is the one I had needed to do to progress the story. But for now, I'll wait. This kind of also gives me the impression, like if they're giving me this option, this is a halfway point of no return where I should probably do the quest that I wanted to do and found earlier before I progress further in the story. So I'll wait for now, then she'll get impatient and come back later.
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Would be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
Okay. So we've at least gotten to this point. I don't mind pausing the story for now to do some other things. I thought I could climb up there. Maybe not, I guess. Fine. What is that? Stitcher outfits? Is that just a regular outfit theme? Thought that guy would be a merchant the way he's standing. What's over here? I didn't notice there was anything beyond here. It's just like a whole camp. Does this guy sell new outfits?
Are you?
Oh, he does. Nora Sentinel. What's the difference? Headgear. An accomplished Nora sharpshooter. Worn by those who fought in the Red Raids. Okay, so it's certainly better than the Huntress, unless you're considering frost damage. I can't buy it anyway, but it looks pretty good, aside from the fact that it's weak to acid. Alright.
Garments and armor.
Is there anyone else around here I should see? There's an unknown spot up there. What is this thing? Unknown machine strike. What is that? What is a machine strike? Unknown workbench. Your stash. Okay. There's something up here first that I want to come check out. We've already found a new quest. Because of course. What? Oh, that's not Vuddies. Okay. I'm like, what are you doing up here? You messing with nature? Mr. Herbalist. Okay. What else is there? Okay, the machine strike looks like it might be within the walls. So what is this? Oh wait, is Machine Strike that game? That's Cook. Where's the Machine Strike? It's briefly...
No one wants to play some Strike? Anyone?
Okay, yeah, it's that game that we saw before. I looked at it a little bit more when I was going through the entire 8 episodes again, I guess. It's okay, but it's not the kind of game that I'm very good at. I'm not great at strategy games. I've tried to enjoy them frequently, but I can't. What are you doing up here? Is that guy just really heavy? What are you doing?
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait, 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
Okay. What's the best way to go about doing this? Okay, game. Start the quest. Did you not start the quest? You didn't start the quest. Activate quest. Thank you. Alright. Just want to make sure I know what side of the mountain I'm going to be climbing up first. Okay. So she's up there. Didn't sound like a he. Can I get up here? You know what would help a lot? Yeah, that. It's gonna feel weird just climbing up sheer rock faces. Like, for the first time in a long time, I started playing the Assassin's Creed games again, picking up where I left off. The last one I played was Assassin's Creed 3 when it first came out. And after that point I decided, you know what, I'm just kind of done with the series now. It's a fun gameplay loop, but it's all samey, and I think I'm just done with this kind of gameplay for now, so I don't mind stopping here. And I didn't! Then I got the opportunity to finally play Black Flag again, and it's still samey, but kind of felt nice to get back into. Okay, where are you?
Get away from me, you bucket of balls!
Where are you? Oh yeah, there you are. Reyna. Doesn't sound like a familiar name.
Okay then.
It's fine, only one of them knew where I was. Actually, I need a burrower sound shell, don't I? Nope, never mind, that was not long grass. Come on, hit that sound shell. Oh, yep, there you are. I thought someone else had noticed me, I just didn't see anybody where there... I thought there would be somebody. Okay, you guys need to knock it off. At least I remembered where the dodge button was. Correctly, anyway. Ooh! Did you just call these guys up here? That was actually kind of smart. Let's get this thing charged up. Jeez. Is that it? I thought there was one more. At least I got the sound shell. Skill points for use later, as I promised. There's some other skills I believe I'm going to want to check out at some point, but not now. Alright, I'm coming. How'd you climb up here? This way?
Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get for believing in the first chuff in the tavern who said he was a mountain-climbing machine hunter. At least I don't have to pay him now.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism uses a special lens which, in some very specific circles, is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt. They used to warn folks that the Tanakhs are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fancy lenses in need of a new home before the towers are torn down.
So, you're a thief.
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good eye for business. Look, the Karja are gonna tear all these towers down anyway. They see no value here. They're trying to make nice with the Tanakh now. See? It's a victimless crime. Opportunity.
Tell that to your friend down there.
Self-inflicted.
Why can't you do it?
Look, even if I hadn't hurt my ankle here, I'm clearly nowhere near as capable as you. Oh, come on. I can't just let the lenses go to waste. That's not what my father would have wanted.
Don't really believe there's a father involved. It sounds more like a story that she's using to bait people into doing her work for her.
Your father, is he a thief? Sorry, opportunist, too?
No. He helped design the towers. Before he passed on.
So that's how you know about the lenses.
Yeah. And why they have sentimental value.
So is it sentimental, or you said it was valuable?
I already found some, actually.
Well, look at that. Looks like you're quite the opportunist too, eh? Let me take these off your hands then. This should be a nice reward for your efforts. I'm an honest merchant, after all. Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, Aloy, as soon as I'm up for it, I'll be going back to Barren Light to rest this ankle. But I'll stick around in case you want to get me that lens up this tower here. No pressure, just saying. Promise it'll be worth it.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, so we've at least got that thing started off. Hold on. Yeah, that wasn't that climbable. Whoa. That was more hollow than I thought it would be. Oh man, this is going to be a whole thing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, hey down there. Hold on, hold on. Oh, I've also got one over here. So if I just, yeah, just like that, just like that. This is going to be something I'm going to have struggles to remember. I need to search if I want to try to find some of these boxes. Otherwise I'm going to run past a ton of them and never notice. That is not where you hooked it onto, but okay. And nothing over here.
I'm busting up this place.
Well, you know, it's supposed to come down eventually. You're just saving some few people some extra work, because not everybody's going to have this kind of equipment. Nope. Not going to launch myself off that point, I suppose. Get down. Speaking of launching, I tried to do a launch at some point while I was getting ready to record this episode, and apparently I forgot my controls for launching. I tried both X and circle, and neither of them seemed to work, and I checked my previous videos. What are you doing, Aloy? You know what, you do you. I even checked my previous videos and saw that you're supposed to push circle while you're in the air before you get up to it, and that's what I did, and all I got from her was dropping down immediately before she grabbed on and before I had a chance to do anything. So, you know, it's going to be weird as I try to remember or figure out what my controls didn't tell me that I'm not figuring out.
Devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna.
Here we go. Lens
Got
of
the lens.
Evening.
I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
So we have the Lens of Dawn, Evening, and Dusk, I think it was? You don't know.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe. If you're ready to trade.
Ha! Let's deal.
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for your troubles. Now, if you find any more of these, make sure to come find me at Barren Light.
You got it.
See you around.
Okay, green shine silver and bronze ingot. And I'm losing my voice already. Cool, great, just what I needed. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to call it the end of the video here. Unless there's something around that I should probably go investigate. Did kill quite a few machines. That's just a stupid rock. Sorry, Frederick, I don't mean to insult you, but there's plenty of rocks all around me. I climb rocks all the time. You're just, to me, another rock. Again, don't mean to be insulting, there's just a lot of you. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, gonna call it the end of the episode here. I don't think there's anything else from these machines that I left behind. Don't know if I need any more medicine, but I did hurt myself a couple times. Nope, we're full. And that's going to be it for today. Next episode, I'm going back to Barren Light. I'm going to pick up that quest that we found earlier. And if we can get everything cleared out, I think we should move on with the story. So I don't know if there's going to be anything between that point, but maybe we'll actually progress on the story a little bit faster than I expected, which would be cool. And I'm about to fall down right into the water. Cool. Well, you know what? It's just a thing that's going to happen sometimes. Give me this thing. Metal bone. I think I needed that for something. Anyway, I'm kind of stalling at this point. See you guys next time, and take care of yourselves.